Hello everyone and welcome back to some more K-pop news. In today's video, I have news on how NEWJEANS has now responded to the $1 billion fine against them. Also, I have news on how Kids Alive member named Julie has now apologized for the really bad event that happened a couple of months ago, and also a whole lot more news like that as well. So with all that being said, let's get straight right to the video right now. In my last video, I talked about on how the court had issued a $1 billion fine against YUJINS. However, after the court has now made that decision against them, YUJIN's legal representatives have not put out their own response to what the court had to say to them. The first thing they said is that the indirect enforcer ruling issued today is based on the ongoing original injunction that happened on March 21st. Also, they said that this is a separate matter from the ongoing appeal against that injunction and that the appeal is still under review by the court. And they also said that his decision by the court is temporary and only valid until a ruling is made on the injunction appeal. If the NEWJEANS members win the appeal, both the injunction and the court ruling today will all be void. Now look, for me, I feel like the only way on how we're ever going to find out or what is going to happen to NEWJEANS is by watching the main trial lawsuit that is happening on June 5th between Adore and NEWJEANS. That is the reason why, for me personally, I'm going to wait till then to hear and see what is going to happen to NEWJEANS, whether it is good news or whether it is bad news. After His Life had a really controversial birthday live stream last month, His Life member named Julie has now finally apologized for the group for everything that he had done in that live stream. And here is the video about Julie apologizing to everyone on Instagram Live.
Actually, the members and I wanted to speak up about what happened before and even after the apology letter went up, but we wanted to be very careful about how we brought up the situation. And we brought up the idea about, whether or not to move forward on with Hunter and Addie's birthday live stream, but, we decided that to respect Hunter and Addie's special days, and wait till their birthdays were over to talk about what happened, which, I guess it turned out to be today. And yeah, it is nerve-wracking talking about everything that is going on, but because we are a bit more of a mature group, it's very important for us to take accountability for our actions, whether it is good or bad.
Pause for here. First off, I'm happy to hear that Julie has now apologized again, and I really do hope that the group moving forward, I really do hope that the group have now finally realized the mistake that they made, and I really do hope that Kids Alive does not make the same mistake again.
Yes, we do realize that what we did was wrong, and we spent a lot of time together on how to learn from this and move forward, trying to educate ourselves more so that something like this doesn't happen again. And I want to take the time to use this opportunity to apologize to the Black and Latino community, and we do understand that we've hurt and disappointed a lot of our fans. And what we can promise is that we're working hard to be better and show everyone our passion for music in whatever genre it is. Yeah. I wanted to say this in person, and yeah, I hope you guys feel our genuality. Sorry, say.
Now look, here's my thoughts about this apology. For me, I felt like his apology was genuine, and I hope that what Julie says is true, and I hope that Julie does take to her word but she says that the members will all educate themselves from this mistake. But let me know down in the comments, do you accept her apology or not? K-pop company named 143 Entertainment has announced that the CEO of their company named Young Lee has now resigned. Now look, a lot of you might be asking right now, wait, that name sounds familiar, and the answer to that question is that it is, and the reason is because the CEO is the same guy that had harassed Hawoon from the K-pop girl group named Maiden. And to prove my point that this guy is the same person that had harassed Gaoon, the reason of why he is leaving is because 143 Entertainment says right here. However, in order to prevent any further harm caused by groundless speculation and criticism to our artists and employees, he has decided to resign from his position as CEO and focus on clarifying the facts. Now look, first off, I'm still surprised to hear that 143 Entertainment is still denying the truth, even though there is so much evidence out there proving that what the CEO did to Gaoon is all true. Also, on top of that, I'm so happy to hear that the CEO has now quit, and I really do hope that now that he has now quit, I really do hope that he now goes to jail for what he has now done to Gaoon. Now it's time for some health update news, starting off with this news right here announcing and saying that a SSERAFIM member named YUJIN will be going on a break for a while because she is recovering from lower back pain. I really do hope that YUJIN can fully recover from her lower back pain because I can't imagine on how much pain that she is in right now. K-pop company named Media has announced that 3 members from the K-pop group named MCND named Minjae, YUJIN, and Win will all be going on a break for a while due to personal schedules. Now look, for me, I don't want to be speculating on what type of personal schedules that these 3 members might be having, so the only thing that I'm going to be saying is this. I really do hope that these 3 members can fully get through whatever personal schedules that these 3 members are going through right now. Last night, the first sneak peek has now come out about Blackpink Lisa's solo film documentary talking about her solo career. And in the sneak peek, they said that during the film documentary, there will be a part where Lisa will reunite with the rest of the Blackpink members in South Korea. Now look, I feel like the sneak peek is going to be towards the end of the film where Lisa meets up with the rest of the members to record a new album and right before they go on a world tour. But anyways, that's it for today. Please make sure as always to like, comment down below, and also subscribe down below for more K-pop news like this one. Anyways, that's it for today, and I will see y'all next time. Bye!